Hey everybody, Skyward Link, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Before this, I didn't really care about much Zelda, I cared about Zelda when I played this game for the first time. When I played this game for the first time way back in 2014, wow, it's been 8 years, I thought it was fine, but I never really I never finished it, but it never really hooked me. We already told this tale. I like Skyward Sword. I played through it from start to finish 100% when the HD version dropped way back last July, and it is now in my top 5 Zeldas. It's freaking fantastic. It gets a lot of hate, which I can kind of see where they're coming from. But I mean, how can you hate this game when I press A and this happens? Well, first it's creating data. Okay, nice. Oh, it's so good. Oh, God. If there's one thing I liked when I played this game for the first time, it was that goddamn soundtrack, man. Oh my God, this is easily, it's only in my, probably number 5 Zelda game, but, its soundtrack, top 3. Oh my God, soundtrack is so freaking good. Some of my favorite Zelda tracks ever come from this freaking game. It's incredible. This is just a taste. And the opening had a beautiful score, too. Oh my God. You're gonna hear me gush about the music a lot in this game. But yeah. I played through this game 100% a few months back, and I loved it, and I said, while playing through it, I'm like, hey, this would be a great Let's Play. And I am literally called Skyward Link after all, so why haven't I done a Let's Play of Skyward Sword? That was a given. And when this HD version came out, I felt like, you know, it was time. It was time. I have a new computer. I should do it. And so I've been waiting for the opportune moment, and hey, I hit 100%. 100%. Yeah, I hit 100%. No, I hit 100 subscribers recently, which is incredible. I never thought I'd ever do that, but here we are. That happened to coincide with this. I had plans to do this eventually this year, but that happened to coincide with it. So I thought, you know what? Let's move all the other projects aside. Shadow Hearts, we're gonna finish it. Let's do Skyward Sword. So that's enough about me talking. We'll go into more about what makes Skyward Sword special and how I'm not going to be using its very special feature, but we'll get to that when we get to that. What shall my name be? It's simple. Link. Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Link. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. So this is our homeboy. Also auto-saving, because we love auto-saving. Let's see. We got chair. We can sit in chair. Have we can stand up and chair. Incredible. And I can knock down my pottery because, you know, I'm just so cool like that. Anyway, first things first, check your cabinet. You found a blue rupee. It's worth 5 rupees. Better drop it in your wallet for now. Those are my life savings. I need it. Anyways, we got to go meet Zelda. LL and tilt the right stick to move the camera. You may notice that it's not telling me to use those wonderful motion controls. This is only with the HD version. You can use a controller. There are very few scenarios where I can say actually motion controls are definitively better. We'll go over those whenever we get to that. I can only think of a few off the top on like one hand, but in fact there might be only one where I can think of, but we're going to be mainly using button controls because I'm such a normie. Not to say that the motion controls are bad, quite the opposite. I actually really love the use of motion controls. In fact, when I play the Wii version, of course I use the motion controls. I never had any issue with them. It's just, I play with button controls just to test them out, and they kind of grew on me, so I'm going to use those. Morning, Link. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is something special. I feel pretty confident riding him, too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. I like ya, Pippet. I like your little hat. We won't be talking to everyone, but we will be talking to plenty of people. Like this guy over here. Not you, the bathroom. Because I consider the bathroom to be its own little character. If you know this game, you know exactly what I mean, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Oh, that was a good one. I'm stupid. Alright, fine. Let's get to the main attraction. Little boy over here. Good morning, Link. Today's the big waiting ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow 'em, buddy. I like ya, Fledge. I want to say we could talk to Granny over here. Granny in the kitchen. Where in the clouds is that Fledge boy? He's supposed to be bringing me barrels. Sometimes I just don't know what's going on in that boy's head. Yeah, sometimes I don't know, but I got stuck on the freaking wall. I hear my boy Fledge. He's struggling. Let's help him out. You had something to say, Fledge? Hold on, the boy's looking at me. Do you have something to say? Ah, Link, you're here to help me? You've always been so kind. I'm happy to take you up on the offer. I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Press A to pick up the barrel, and then press A again to put it down at your feet. When you hold something up above your head, you can throw it. You can also roll little things like pots. We'll get in huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you're forgetting of this, just press the right arrow. That'll bring up any explanation of actions available to you at that moment in time. Pretty handy, huh? That is pretty handy. I recommend you talk to old Fledge. No. I like it, Fledge, but I don't want to talk to you again. Okay, that's kind of mean. Yeah, it's as they say, we can totally throw this barrel if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that. And if you are a good Samaritan, I wouldn't recommend you do it either, although you totally could if you totally wanted to. It's kind of funny if you do. Of course, we are, that little green circle is our stamina meter. This is the first game where Link, you know, he has stamina, and he can run around. Can't really see it in force indoors, because Link has courtesy in this game. He doesn't just run around indoors, because that'd be getting the dust everywhere, and we don't like the dust. Alright, Granny, here's your barrel. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. It's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help. I believe for doing that. Now if we go back and talk to Fledge. Thanks, that was a huge help, Link. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay the old lady offered me to do that. You got a red rupee. It's worth 20 rupees. Have to hang back and watch the academy today. Good luck with the ceremony, Link. Thank ya. With Fledge's support, I can do anything. And now, for a little bit of revenge. Suck it, Granny! Well, I tried. I tried to get revenge, Fletch. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. I have failed him. Man, I forgot how buttery smooth the HD version is. It's like, I remember this blowing me away when I first saw this in HD. I'm like, oh my god, it's so smooth and buttery. Whew. Anyway, welcome to Skyloft. Very magical place. Here we have a bird statue where we can save our game. I don't think it's necessary. Wow. Feels nice not having to save my game every other time. Hey, Link, up here! It's Horwell. Hello. Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me and we can have a quick chat. Ooh. Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Oh, but it's a little scary to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? Then you can make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. While moving, hold B. They're teaching us the tutorials basics. Hooray! Love to see it. Anyway, let's talk to Horwell. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird practice? Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Bird riding practice in this morning, Link. Oh? You have someone to meet. Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Kapora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she scampered off again. Look. Over there. Do you see her? The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the wings for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start and I just put on a fresh set of clothes and, well, you see. Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? I'm busy. Okay, no, I'm on it. Ooh. Fantastic, so you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you taking the time to help. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off that ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but you know, I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. Well, sir, you're right. I am quite the climber. If you press A, or if you're following along with motion controls, I believe you fling the Wii, not Wii Remote, I'm so used to playing the Wii version. The Joy-Con in this case, or Wii Remote if you're following along with the original. And you can move forward. I'll be explaining the motion control equivalents, but, like, sometimes I will. Anyway, we could push this box, because we're just so cool like that. We could jump up here, and we could grab old Mia. Hello, little girl. Hello, little Stylus. Aw, look at this thing. She likes it. Aw, I think even Link's smiling. And I can chuck it! Okay, no, you can actually. We'll go over what happens when you do that. Trust me, that'll be something we'll look forward to doing. Nice work, you brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up at the statue of the goddess. Ain't she gorgeous? I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh yes, I should give her a reward, but it's not much, but please take this. Don't tell the others. 20 rupees! I love cheese! Yeah, we're getting rich and we haven't even left the opening area yet. Hey, Elvis. Morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the gods this morning, have you? Just face that bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in a habit of stopping by at a statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. Screw you, Elvis. You got a stamina fruit. This peculiar fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. I'll demonstrate this if it will respawn. Actually, no. We're going to see an example of that. We're wasting our stamina by running up these stairs very quickly. But we touch it, wha-bam, we're back to full. Very nice. Hey, good morning, Link. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd be sleeping in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument. Look at this outfit. They're mighty used today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. I could just imagine Zelda going like that. No sense. No, that's a weird thought. Get those thoughts out of my head. So, how do I look? Nice costume. Great! I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond with his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon us upon each of us as a symbol for divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It was a breed so rare we were sure for some time it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight! The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Woohoo! This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link. Hey! Listen, Link, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh my god, these expressions. I love it, dude. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. Okay, Link, go ahead. Just press down and call your Loftwing. His bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Hang in there, Link. I've got you. Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. It still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he is willing to delay the race a little so you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come to talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me at my quarters. I may be fumbling over my lines a little bit, but you know, it's okay. Hey, you got something to say. I turned into I turned into part of the bridge, Link. It's a part of natural life. Photosynthesis or shit. Okay, nah. Don't worry, Link. I'll be sure to explain your predicament to Instructor Horwell. Go find him and ask him to meet me at my quarters after I stop turning into a bridge. Wow, we chat. Why don't you go ask some of the other students about your bird? I seem to recall a few of them we gathered near the plaza. Down at the south of Skyloft, that place with the mark as the plaza. We'll be holding the wing ceremony there today. Oh, that's lovely. Have you read a map before? You can press minus at any time to see a map of the area. Remember, press minus. God, if camera angles, I hate you, little lamp post. Oh, it's all your fault. Mate, please, Zelda, don't turn it into something else either. Oh, thank God. At least you're okay. I like this Zelda. My friend Connor goes on and says, ew, this Zelda's ugly. Yuck. And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. She's one of my favorites. Link, I'm going to tend to my bird and make sure he's not hurt. I'll catch up with you later. Go and see if anyone in town knows what happened to your Loftwing. I'll say these earlier videos are probably going to be a bit chunky in length. Like, in my recording, we're already half an hour into it. I think we got most of the chunkiness out of the way, but these first couple videos are going to be chunky, so bear with me. Not like an hour long or anything like that. Well, maybe this one might actually bridge that point, but you know, it is what it is. What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you could find him? Going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Excuse me. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Aw, he's so nice. Isn't he such a nice man? Stopping the ceremony just for us? Hey, child, what are you doing? Hold up, Link. Hey, Link! Could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll to the tree. Just like I've been doing. Dash, and then when you're in front of the tree, BAM! Do a roll right into it. So come on, please. While dashing, we press the left stick, and we can go wha-bam! Whoa! You did it! A sky stag beetle! With 5 rupees in the tree! Wait up! And I got paid for my efforts. God bless. God bless. Anyway, over here we have a heart. This item's life-giving energy restores 1 heart of life. Lovely. Just lovely. Anyway, the instructor told us to go to the plaza because this is where all the magic happens. And are you ready? You know, Groose, it sure was a pain with all that scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big Crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa, Link, so, yeah, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, "Oh, Groose, can't you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please?" You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for whims. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Ooh. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where's that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair! You lay off my dude right now, or I'll flan you. Everyone knows I got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all getting tired of you how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straight up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. Hit just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda, hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you... Forget it, I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird and get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. Farewell, Pompadour Man! I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to the instructor Horo about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Freaking incredible. Whoa, our map! The map's going haywire. Let's see here. Oh, you got something to say, buddy. What's wrong, Link? What, your Loftwing is missing? That's terrible. I was so looking forward to seeing that red blur straight through the sky. No, I haven't seen him. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. Statue of the goddess is a great big statue from the north of Skyloft. It's that place with the X mark. For the record, you do not have to go there. I said that super fast, like I'm disrespecting poor Keat. No dissing Keat. I forget the sequence of events, but I want to say you don't have to go over there, but what you can do is I see something here. Oh my gosh, it's a bug! You caught up one sky stag beetle. These bugs are really popular with the children of Skyloft. Their pincers pick up a lot of crunch, so watch your fingers. That's our first bit of a first taste of a collectible, aka a bug. They have a purpose for later, and we're not going to see that till like way later, but I'll try to collect every bug in the game. Anyway, where we want to head is over here with our good pal Pippet. Link, perfect timing. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. I get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Garus found out I told you... It sounds like Garus forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him with the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Garus's buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Garus and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. Sounds like Garus and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's right, that's it. Right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with X. Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Thanks, Fledge. One more thing, Link. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there. Creepy crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander go into the Sparring Hall a while ago. You should go ask him if you could borrow one. Nah, we don't need a sword. We don't need a sword. Screw your swords. Nah, I think we ought to get a sword. Swords are important after all. They play an important role in our society. Let's go into the Sparring Hall. Hello, Captain.
Ooh.
Hey, it's Link. So you still want to get in some sword practice even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go in back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Well, thank you, sir. I'll just go back here and ransack your not your basement, your storage closet. You got the thing! You gotta practice swords. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press squat plus at any time to look at the items you're carrying. Wow! A sword! Anyway, we have our gear thing over here, or gear menu, where we can see our practice sword, and we even have a small wallet, which should carry 300 rupees. We have multiple pages here, so we can see our collectibles and all that stuff. And yeah. Pretty snazzy sword, I do say so myself. Makes me look like a man. Oh yeah, you want to learn about how to use a sword? Yes, please. Okay, so the basics of swordsmanship. It's important to think about the direction you're swinging your sword. If you swing it vertically, you'll do a vertical slash. If you swing it sideways, you'll do a side slash. Thrust it forward to do a thrust. Next, there's more advanced technique, the spin attack. That's the perfect move for when you're surrounded by enemies. If you remember these moves, you can handle yourself in any fight. Just remember the fundamentals. Always press ZL to target an enemy as soon as you see it. Try getting in some good practice on those logs. If you forget how to swing your sword, you can always check the help with right arrow. Yay. Don't ever forget your fundamentals. Once you've sliced up those logs, I'll set you up so you can try out your big move. Alright, sir. Alright. So here we have a room where we can go for a side slash with our right stick. If you're playing with motion controls, you'll be using motion controls to swing your sword around. And it's really fun, actually, if not a little bit tiring. But hey, it's fun. I actually like the motion controls. I recommend you use them. At least try them out. If you don't like them, then go to button controls. But if you do like them, play the game like that. It's very fun. Here, so that was a side slash. Here we can do a downward vertical slice. Here is a, here we have a big log. Ouch. I got beat up by a log. Here I believe it, I don't think that one can ever break, so you can just kind of, this one you can kind of fling wildly and practice, you know. Aha, you didn't get me this time, log. Here we can kind of do a horizontal slice, but like kind of at an angle. You want to master this stuff, so be sure you know it. Here we have the, here we can thrust. That's right, Link. You really are a strong swordsman, easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Yeah! Great, now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. And to do it, we have to flick the left and right stick quickly, left and right, left. So, good one! That sure looked like it felt good. So why don't you try a fatal blow to close out the session? Sure! Alright, when your enemy is down, target with zeal and throw yourself at it to light a fatal blow. Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing off with this technique. So go, wha-bam, and wha-bam. That's the way! A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you use your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up. Nice. Hey, Link. You can't take swords outside the Sparring Hall. What do you think you're doing, sneaking out with that? What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I can make an exception just this once, but remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging it around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first. Once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? We already got practice, sword, sir. I'm out of here. Ain't that lovely? Alright. So with that, we got ourselves a brand new spanking weapon. We know the supposed whereabouts of our bird over by the waterfall. And I think this is a good place to stop for the day. So with all this information on our sleeve, and with a goal in mind, next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we're going to be hunting for our Loftwing. And hopefully we can find it before the wing ceremony. See you guys then. Look at how pissed I looked. I looked very pissed. What are you looking at, Link? Alright, see you guys then.